Good morning. It's Sunday morning, 5 a.m., with a fresh idea of a fresh analysis with wheels turning in my head, so to speak. So, to me, with all the analysis, I kind of called it 7 months ago that Trump was going to win. Let's be frank. It kind of goes to show you, if you're white and rich, chances are that's what America wants. Despite everything that he's done, he still acts untouchable. The thing is, I think if I was in the Biden administration in 2020, if I was president, I said, I'm looking at this and I said, oh my gosh, this is what I have to contend with. Biden might be in the so-called quote-unquote bubble of trying to help Republicans. He's not getting Republican help. That's what I mean. I think somebody in his administration started talking to him, talking to his wife, talking to Obama, talking to the head of the DNC, and says, from day one of Biden's presidency, he said, Trump's still going to be a problem. Even after January 6th, said he's going to be a huge problem later on. Despite all the scholars and critics, we should have listened to the right-wing conspiracy nut jobs that are out there, who kind of painted a picture of what retaliation was going to be looking like back 3 years ago. And a lot of constitutional scholars, mind you, possibly from former President Obama to Hillary Clinton to Bill Clinton to, I don't know, to many Democratic think tanks, realized that they needed to come with a contingency plan in case Biden didn't get another 4 years, or a Democratic president to get another 4 years, and Trump was in his place. Now, I don't think they were scrambling. I think they understood the ramifications. They took a look at what was happening between 2016 up to 2020 and realized how dangerous he really was. Luckily, to many Trump appointees, I got to give credit where credit's due to Donald Trump. Back in those days, they figured that these people were not going to say no to him, but they found out that they were able to say no to him. And many things. COVID did cost Trump the election. That's just a given. Um, January insurrections. I'm starting to think those are the first people he's going to turn his back on. Donald Trump will. I'm saying this with great certainty that despite what goes on, I think after the election, I think there was a directive by the Department of Justice to tell the FBI, to tell local, state authorities, we're going to have to stop with the warrants, stop with the subpoenas, and face the fact that we have enough people in prison right now that if Trump wanted to pardon them, he could. But Trump is on a one-track mind. He's going to forget all about those guys. Why? Because they were useful tools for him. And so what? He said he's going to say he broke the law. He should go to jail. That's exactly what he's going to say. And why? He would say that because he won in a landslide. He took all, what's that, 7 swing states and then some. He didn't really need their help. He ended up getting some from the Black and Latinos, and certainly many energized white angry men also went to the polls. I can't say for certain. To me, that was like what Joe Biden. He had that. Joe Biden threw away supporters, and most of them kind of abstained from the vote. I can't quote statistics and everything else like that. But in the general mood of it, if I were to look at it and say, okay, this might be the root cause why Biden lost the election. So, that being said, you were Biden's campaign manager back in 2020. So we need to come up with a contingency plan. Because things are not looking well for us. Even though the economy is doing great, inflation is low, COVID is being under control. Fantastic. The narrative has been controlled by the right wing for a long time. You can say some fantastic, great news to the public, but if it doesn't reach that audience that which you're looking for, chances are you're screwed. I think about my heart. This is what Biden did. He said, you know what? I'm old. I'm starting to be senile. I'm having senior moments. And I definitely don't want Trump in office. But if push comes to shove and the Americans want him as president, I can throw all the roadblocks I want for him to get to the White House. Again, he's possibly he's still going to take it. So what do we do? If I was the DNC and I was president of the United States, I would collaborate with Congress and say, hey, we know things are going to go through, but we do have this one plan. What Mitch McConnell did for the last 20 years was stack the courts. We're going to do the same. That's what they're exactly what they did, starting from day one of Biden's presidency, was stacking the courts. The federal level and the federal appellate level. I mean, they've been doing it like going through like a juggernaut. From what I understand, I got this from Legal AF. I think yesterday that there's like 44 appellate levels left. Guess what? It's November 10th right now. And January 6th, it's not that very, January 20th is not that very far. So you got like 1.5 months just to pack the courts. When the new Congress comes in around January 2nd or 3rd or whatever, they're going to do, there's now like a flip in which like 1 or 2 seats of Congress has flipped Republican and maybe like 3 seats in the Senate for the Republicans. I say to myself, I might as well, if we're going to go out, we're going to do it kamikaze style. And what that means is basically you stack those courts. Number 2, talk to all the state attorney generals around the United States. I forgot what I was about to say. I just missed that thought altogether. I apologize. I think I was about to say, it's number 2 was for the attorney generals of all the states to file lawsuits after lawsuit after lawsuit after lawsuit for Donald Trump to take over the presidency. So it's going to be a 2-front plan. Pretty much. So looks like I'm getting a little tired right now, but that's kind of a sign that says, you know what? That's all I got to say. You stack the systems and you just throw your lawsuit his way or any other Republican Party that direction. So day one, you start coming up the system. And so those executive orders going to be make them pretty much meatless. So all right. When I start falling asleep and start daydreaming like this, it's time for me to end the show. Have a good day. Bye. I'm listening.